Hello everybody, second part of how to kill your teammates. You can find the first part here. I will not go over the stuff that I did in the first part. So let's start with Tamkench. Last time I showed how to eat a teammate and throw him into enemies. But you can also eat an enemy and throw them into a teammate. Then we have Azir. Azir's ultimate, being a knockback ability, can be very easily used to do something like this. So, hello there teammate who is currently recalling or being low and hiding. Here's an enemy. I hope you two have fun. Also, I wish you could use it to block a choke point, but unfortunately your teammates can walk through the wall. Of course, I had to include this classic as Alistar's W is a really far knockback. Let's say you have an ally running away from an enemy. Why not give that enemy a little hand, you know? Just help them out a little bit. Be a good neighbor and all. And now, we have Lesin's ult. Come on, let's do a nice combo and kill our teammate. Kinda like that. Bonus points if you do this with Rocket Belt, which I don't seem to be able to, but I know it's possible, I just seem to have skill issue. Kinda like this, yeah. Now, it's time for some surprise delivery. We have over here our teammate, probably the jungle recalling. If an enemy is near the wall, you can just... Hello there. And bye. See ya later. Okay, since we've been doing a lot of giving this video, I think it's about time to take something. First thing first, buy a black spear, which for some reason is in the fighter category. It's nowhere else. Just in the fighter category and at all items, obviously. And then, let's see, we have here our jungler who just managed to smite dragon and steal it from the enemy team. Well done! But now he has to run. Well, not anymore. We can just take his ability to move. It doesn't seem to work on dummies, but you just use black spear and it holds them in place for, I think, 5 to 6 seconds. Long enough for them to be dead anyway. Okay. Let's say we have our teammate over here. And an enemy over here looking for them. Our teammate is probably recalling or waiting to ambush them. Let's speed the process up. Just throw them a free enemy and let's see what happens. Now, Thresh's Lantern is usually a great ability for saving your teammates, but it can also be used at killing your teammates. Just throw your ADC a lantern when they are returning to lane and they'll probably take it and flash into danger. If they already took the lantern, there's nothing they can do. They will follow you into danger. Obviously you might die yourself, but hey, who cares? And if you happen to have teleport, you can just do this and start TPing away. Now, if one of your teammates is running from your enemies, just sneak up there and give them a boost. See? Isn't that much nicer? After you're low enough health and there's a low health enemy for you to target, you just ult them so you execute them. And then die. And tada! Magic! Now, to be fair, this is impractical for multiple reasons. It requires you to die, it can only pull an enemy that's low health, but hey, you might still be able to kill one of your teammates with it. Now, you guys might have seen something like this, where Jarvan jumps in and saves somebody. Yeah, today we're doing the opposite. We do not do any of this shit. Nah, we don't save people. We're here to kill them. So in the exact same idea, but like this. Now, quick mention to my main Zoe over here. Because she gets these spell actives, they can be either summoners or items. She can also kill people with her W if you happen to get a summoner item that can kill people. And now we finally get to Blitzcrank's hook. You can use it to pull somebody and have your ADC die. Bonus points if you pull somebody like a random Amumu trying to gank you. Because I can promise you, the Amumu will love you after that. Your ADC probably less, but hey, you're trying to kill them after all. Okay, now for something a lot of people might not know. Nar's ult is a knockback, a really big one. So you can use it just like any other knockback to throw an enemy into a teammate. And I kept the best for last. You can kill one of your recalling teammates that is surrounded by enemies in a bush by just teleporting to a ward there. If there are like 3 enemies and you teleport there, they will almost certainly check in the bush. And they should be able to find your recalling teammate. Thank you all who stayed this far. Sorry if I sound a little bad, I'm kinda sick at the moment. This will be the last video on how to kill your teammates because I don't really have any other ways. But if I find some more, I will make another. And with that being said, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.